Did you press the button?
Yes, gone live. Good morning. We're just checking for sound. Just bear with us a second.
So anyone listening to this on the replay, we go live on Facebook on Friday mornings, and then directly after that we upload to YouTube. So if you're listening on YouTube, we have sound check.
Yay. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us. It feels like ages since we did one of these. I did actually only miss out last week. And last week, I think I had an attack of the glums. I just couldn't face doing a live. I think it's been quite an emotional journey, winding the shop down, ready for our closure to the public on the 24th of December. And I think I just was in a really low place and couldn't seem to kind of get myself going. And then I'm pleased to report that today I feel fully revitalised. I think I've come to terms with it. The decision is clearly made in my head. There's no trying to work out a way that I could stay here. It has to happen. It's an economic decision rather than a heart decision. And now that I've made the decision, I'm sort of thinking, well, I don't know what's going to happen around the corner. I've got a very vague plan, but I really have no proper clue, making it up as I go along, but I'm sort of feeling very positive and trusting in the universe. And I feel as if something sort of heavy has lifted, not just from my shoulders, but actually almost from the universe. I feel as if something shifted. I don't know whether it's something to do with the full moon or the fact that on the 19th of this month, there are all sorts of things that are supposed to be changing in sort of psychic terms and what do you call it, stellar terms, Ginge? Would it be sort of, anyway, I just feel as if things have lifted. So morning, Julie, how are you doing, my darling? We're all okay, thank you. So yes, I think it's all going to be okay, people. I think it is all going to be okay. We just got to keep our cool, and we just got to keep staying in a kind place and being as loving as we can, and everything will be okay. Please God.
Simon Meadows.
Morning, Symes. Morning, Symes. So as far as the shop is concerned, although we are actually closing the shop to the public and the shop will no longer be anything to do with us, we are still actively going to be in business. I say actively, I'm going to be doing my damnedest. I'll probably be working harder than I ever have. And to that end, although I'm clearing things from the shop and there's a 20% off nearly everything in the shop currently, we still will be trading. So when the shop closes, anything that's staying here will go into storage, or it will go up to our concession at the Malt House in Stroud, which if you haven't been to, put it on your bucket list because it's well worth a visit, even if you just love cake, because they have the best cake in the universe up there and a really great cafe. But we're on the first floor. It'll be our physical presence, but I will be doing things like the flea fairs in Cheltenham, Gloucester, Bath, and Malvern and Shepton Mallet and all those sorts of things. And we will announce that on our Instagram and Facebook and YouTube as we go along. So lots of new things coming into the shop. I'm possibly not concentrating quite so much on the bigger items, purely because it's an awful lot of moving things around, but bringing in lots of small bits and pieces. And there's some really good value stuff. I'm having to sell off everything. It's really weird. I keep looking at things and think, well, that's probably the last time I'll do that. Or, oh yes, the fridge. I need to clean the fridge because the fridge is going to have to be sold. I took down our antique sign in the window, and I'm never going to have a shop again. Well, it's unlikely. So I think, well, that'll have to be sold. Lots of things. Even the Christmas decorations, and you all know how I love Christmas. Not Mrs. Grinch extraordinaire here. We put up the window decorations on Sunday. Nick and I came in and did that, and we cleared the cellar. That was an ordeal, and I took it all to the tip on Monday. But even the Christmas decorations, you know, when they come down, I shan't be boxing them up and keeping them for next year because we won't have a shop window. So if there are any local shops who fancy having our Christmas decorations and the lights and things, then do get in touch. And I won't be having to take them down and box them up. Hooray! So that's pretty much where we're at the moment. It's all good. And we're going to just have a wander around and show you. The shop is looking empty and it does sound echoey, but we will show you around and show you what we have. I'm slightly scared of my sister this morning. She's 2 years younger than I am, but she came in a ranty mood, and actually she's got some great ideas um, about sort of the way things are really with the internet and how shops are closing. We had a wonderful example of it, and I'm sure if Teresa is watching, she won't mind me saying, but she sent me a private message saying, "Hi Fifi, could I please buy an item?" And I didn't see it straight away. And then about an hour later, I heard my phone ping, and it was a message back from her saying, actually, scrap that. I've just been on the internet and I found it, and it will save me driving to the shop. So I thought, oh, okay then. So I sent one back and I said, yes, of course, that's fine. I said, of course, that is the reason why high street shops are closing, and put a big sort of weepy face. And then she phoned me back about an hour later, and she said, actually, they're out of stock, so could I please come and buy it from the shop? So I said, yes, of course, I'll see you tomorrow. And she duly arrived. She bought the said item, and then she bought 2 more pictures and something else. And I said to her at the end of it, I said, you wouldn't have been able to have that experience if you'd just been buying it from the internet. And it just kind of goes to reinforce high street shops are going. It's all changing. And unless we all make a concerted effort to shop more locally, and Virginia is going to tell us in a minute how you can do that, because you know me in the internet, I don't engage. I'm not a great shopper on the internet. I really don't like it. And if you go to Tesco's and there's a self-serve option or a human being, I will go to the human being every single time, and I will have a chat with that person. I don't want a job in Tesco's, don't see why to do it myself, don't care if it's faster, don't want to play. So there you have it. That's me in my stroppy mood. But
hello, Terry.
Just tell us. Morning, Terry. How you doing? Hope your legs okay or your foot's better. Just tell us, Ginge, what you told me this morning.
Well, it was the news that the bakery is now going to close or go down to
is that the local
3 or 4 days a week. Let me just check my microphone's working. Yes, it is. And I thought, we're all in this together and we're all causing it whilst complaining about it. And it's no good one person taking action. It needs to be a collective action if there's ever going to be any changes. So how could we do collective action? I think, well, say, for example, that everyone bought every single thing they needed from the Wotton High Street for 1 month, only shopping on Wotton High Street. And maybe, you know, people would have to stock up higher and their shops and things like that. But it'd be interesting to just see. Greeting, Fiona. Good morning. Lovely to see you back. Yes, you're so right. Greetings from the Chilterns, Mike. Well, welcome. So I think it's unlikely that anyone's ever going to mobilise a local area to just devote their time.
It'd be a great social experiment, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be. Just say, if you live in this postcode area, you have to buy from the high street, and we'll send round somebody to tell you off if you've seen having a Tesco delivery or something. Not suggesting that, but you know, everyone wants to get a bargain. Everyone is hard stretched for cash, and there are loads of global economic factors why people are short of money, and they're having to take care of their outgoings, which I completely understand. But if we carry on in this way, then we'll lose the high street, we'll lose local shops, lose all those jobs and everything that goes with it, and there'll be global economy, what do you call them, monopolies that just control what's available to us, and you'll have to do it digitally or go to a supermarket. So how do you mobilize against that? You actively group together and support the local, and no one's doing that. Everyone's watching the demise of the high street, me included, although I have started searching on Google. You can search, where do I buy such and such in my local, you put near me and your postcode, and Google will bring up the local shops that provide that, and then you can order it, click and collect, hopefully, or maybe they can post it to you even from a local provider. So there's things you can do to support your local area via sharing on Google. Anyway, I should probably stop talking. I'm very boring.
Just tell me, what was it that you randomly typed in and you thought, well, this would be a challenge?
Well, I buy swan food, my lovely swans and cygnets up at Sharpness, and I get it from Amazon. It's super lazy and easy, and we've all become super lazy and we need to be inconvenienced again. We need to find it difficult to find what we want. So I thought, right, okay, I'm going to adjust. So I put Swan Food near me, my postcode, and a shop came up. It happened to be near where my daughter lives. So I bought it, click and collect. She's going to pick it up. So that's, I didn't know I could do that.
Big shift for you, isn't it? Big shift for you.
Ginge giving Stalin a run for his money. Like winger.
I was just thinking then how funny it is. I'm just standing here and the camera's on me and there's no voice coming out of me at all. And then this personless voice in the corner there having a bit of a rant on shopkeepers'
but everyone knows it's nicer to look at you than it is to look at me. So there we are.
Not at all. It's just you seem to always want to be behind the camera.
Of course I do.
So, but she has got a point. And actually, it would be very interesting as a social experiment, wouldn't it, if somehow it was introduced that for 1 month it was trialled that everybody who lived in a certain postcode had to get everything that they needed from their local high street, and we would alert all the shopkeepers and say, look, there might be a bit of a rush on, so make sure you're well stocked. Suddenly the shops would be busy, the high street would be busy, people would be interacting with people. It would be so much nicer than all this individual, let's just look at our computer screen and order it online. I mean, really.
So Fiona LP is saying the new world order, sad face. It's the way they want it. Sadly, it's never going back. Only shops that will remain are shops that offer personal services. Well, for example, this situation is taking over our culture at the moment, and the internet is slowly taking over, and global shopping, internet shopping is taking over. Fiona can't withstand waiting.
Fiona as in me, not Fiona
waiting for that to turn around. She has to close. End of. The bakery can't withstand waiting for that to turn around. Small operations can't withstand it. So there is no option. But this is a real obvious symptom. It's a real, in your face outcome.
Totally.
And we're seeing it every day, and everyone's talking about it. Everyone's complaining about it, and nobody knows what to do about it.
So I guess unless we all make a change, it's the way it's going to be. So I do like your idea. I hadn't even thought about that. Typing in what it is I'm searching for with my postcode and can I get it in my local area, and trying to do that. At least that's a start rather than going directly to Amazon.
Yeah.
So you've inspired us, Ginge. You've inspired us. I
Sorry.
think Ginge should be the new Prime Minister, actually. She's very right on and she's a really good motivator.
I don't think so. I think
and she studies all this stuff, and she's on the money. She really is on the money. I'm in awe always. So anyway, that's us ranting off
mummy eyes, as they say.
That's us having our little rant for the day. I guess everybody's doing the best they can, so we just have to be compassionate to everybody's needs. But just bear it in mind, peeps. So we'll all try and do the same, just because. So we'll have a quick walk round today. The shop looks more like a warehouse, I think, now than an actual shop. There's big gaps, there's chaos, there's lots of stuff out the back waiting to be priced to come through. There's stuff out which I haven't priced, I can't even remember where I bought it from. It's all a bit of a mishmash, but we'll start with bits and pieces. This came out of a house clearance. It's a big piece of art. It was a well-known artist, don't know who, I haven't looked it up. It's actually just a print, and it's been mounted on board on a frame so it could hang easily. Great big piece of something or other, 20 quid. I mean, you can't really get much cheaper than that. We have all these lovely letters. These were all handmade. I actually painted these, and these actually spell the word Easter, the painted ones. So I'm guessing that somebody who
Anagram
may have
of
a shop,
Easter.
yes, anybody who has a shop might want to buy these for their Easter window. The letters themselves are on for £34.95 each, and there's 20% off those. And we also have some unpainted letters, which are all ready to be painted if you want to, which have got the sort of the clips and things on the back as well. Or you might just decide that your name is Annette and you want to buy a letter A. I don't mind how they go, but they do all have to go. We had this in yesterday. This will be going on for £85. Just a really nice photographic print, nicely framed, quite stylish. That's 85, but there's 20% off that. This here, this is a wire basket or a pot, and this is filled with fir cones. Some of them have been sprayed gold. just lovely. I mean, it's got the fir cones in it because I have to get rid of fir cones, but it's a lovely thing without the fir cones. Could be in a bathroom with soaps. It could have fruit in it. That's on for £23.95, and there's 20% off that. Things like this, I haven't even priced this yet. It won't be a lot of money, but there'll be 20% off that. It's a really nice rustic hook with all the screws, etc. This came in, I thought this was rather cute. I haven't priced it yet, won't be a load of money. I don't even know if you're able to make it out, but it's a really, really weathered. I'm guessing he's drunk or else he's sunbathing and he's just asleep in the bath. Nice little piece of weathered garden ornament. Little tiny tray here, £14.95. Little drinks tray, great for grandma's sherry or a hot chocolate when she comes to stay at Christmas. This I have put on the system. I can't actually remember how much it was. I think it might be 120. It's a pediment. It's painted. There's 20% off that as well. That's on our Instagram if you want to find out the height and the length, etc. See if I can balance that there. Let me see if I can. Just put it on the table. We've had these two really very nice, great big high stools. These are solids. They've been painted. This one's sort of blues. This is pinks. And those are on for £65 each, but 20% off those. You don't have to buy them both together. You could have them singly. Little painted table with a bee motif on it. Cute little thing that is. That's on for £64.95. 20% off that. 20% off all those sorts of bits. The whatever those are called, can't remember. So finials, I don't know, can't remember. Mine's gone blank. I have a lamp in here. I love this nice little French lamp. Haven't taken it to be pat tested yet. Won't be a load of money. The shade is ever so slightly battered, but actually I think it goes rather nicely. Yeah, that's on. These little Christmas houses, these are on for something like £4.95 each. They're as cheap as chips, but they look really nice on top of the mantelpiece. There's a little chapel there, that's a bit more. So come and have a look at those. We've had loads of Christmas baubles and things in. These are actually quite stylish ones. These are shatterproof ones. They're £1.99 each, and there's 20% off those. And then these all came in yesterday, sort of snowflakey type things. I think these are on for £3 each, but there's 20% off those as well. There's a whole bag of bits here, which I haven't even had a chance to look at and put out yet, including things like Christmas tree and angel cutters if you're making biscuits or pastries or anything like that for your Christmas do. I don't know what this is. It could be a bin, it could be a table, it could be a seat.
A plant pot.
Don't know what it is. But anyway,
umbrella stand.
It won't be an awful lot of money. Yeah, make a good umbrella stand actually. I've been sitting on it that way up, so I guess it could be a stool. Super stylish bin here. I mean, if you've got to have waste paper bins, then you may as well have super sexy ones. This one is on for £32.95. Just love it. It's in such good, clean condition. It's not new, but it's in a really good, clean condition. The gorgeous chair here for £3.95. The Victorian chair. Very regal purple velvet, lovely condition, £3.95, but 20% off that. Teddy's not for sale. He belonged to our mum. We'll never part with him. He's priceless. This is gorgeous. This is an Indian pillow box basket, antique. Look at that. The colour in there is just stunning, and that's on for £124.95. 20% off that. We've got a really rather lovely candelabra here with a marble stand. That's on for £169.95. It's a 19th century French candelabra. 20% off that. I've shown you this before. Love it, love it, love it. So cute. £38.95. It's Russian. It's vintage. You could use it as a toothbrush mug. I would probably just drink out of it. I think it's gorgeous. Or you could put little posies in it. But it's very unusual to find them with both the earrings still intact.
Can I just ask if anyone's watching from anywhere other than Wotton, comment where you're watching from?
Yeah, that would be interesting to hear. That would be great. The beautiful, elaborately painted antique Indian rocking horse. It was on for £875. With the 20% off, it brings it down to £700. I could be persuaded to do a little bit more if necessary. But it's a fabulous, fabulous thing. It's just gorgeous. The eyes on it are just amazing. We've got artworks in here. Everything is negotiable. Come and see us. Come and see us. You have to. We've got walking sticks, £28.95 each. They are 20% off. The umbrella stand here, or walking stick stand, £48.95. This is a really lovely vintage Victorian one, or antique one. That's £48.95.
Mike Winger is saying near Amersham.
Near Amersham, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And he's one of our lovely supporters. Thank you, Mike. You're always there, very supportive. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Right, we have this lovely table. This is on for £255, 20% off that as well. I've been toying with the idea of changing the top from the darker grey to the gold. I think that would make that really sort of super Christmassy, but we'll see what anybody wants us to do. We've got some angels here. Not many of these left. They're £9.95 glittery angels. You can hang them on your Christmas tree or just stand them on the mantelpiece. 20% off those. Oh, I don't like glitter. Honest to God, what is Christmas all about? Bloody glitter, it gets everywhere. Then we've got the stylish coffee set here. It's electro-plated nickel silver. Is that right? I think it is.
Not very good if you've got nickel allergy.
No, but it's a cute little thing. I mean, dead cute. Coffee pot, milk, and your sugar. This is nice. This is in a stylish vase, £29.95. That's got
I'm beginning to start breathing in the top of my chest because of the way you're talking.
I am a bit too. This I think is lovely. Haven't even priced it yet. I thought it was stylish, rather super. This is £94.95, an antique Burmese lacquered box. Love this, absolutely love it. I mean, you know, just great. We'll have a quick gallop down in the other room. I just wanted to show you quickly as well, James, that antique sign that's lying down over there. I'll go around this way.
Can you put that up at the Malthouse?
No, not really. I mean, it's in an antique centre in any case. But this is super stylish. Come on, you antique dealers. Somebody out there needs one of these for their shop. That is super, beautifully made, welded metal sign.
Take a photograph.
And this is going to be on, I want 120 for this. I paid a lot more than that, but I want 120 for it. But it's beautifully made. And some antique shop somewhere is going to need one of those.
So sounds very bad grammar. I don't know
what's
it,
that? What did I just say?
I don't know.
I expect it was bad grammar. I'm a bit befuddled and bewildered by it all. I'm operating on a remote control and I haven't got the control. So down here, look, space, look. Ooh, loads of space. It's all going. This is being sold. This is going out to its new home later today. Still got the mahogany chest of drawers. Can't believe it. Can't believe I've still got this. What is wrong with people? It's 195, 20% off. Just gorgeous. I would paint the top and the skeleton and the feet, but I would leave the drawer fronts as they are. I think that would look really nice. Oh, there's a certain husband. Shall I go and let the certain husband in? Yeah. Not mine. I haven't got one, but my sister has. Bear with me 1 second. Bear with me.
What on earth is he doing here? Who's that, Dada? Oh,
you don't need to bark at your daddy, you silly Billy.
Dada.
Everybody, this is my brother-in-law. Hello, darling. Nice surprise. We're on live.
This is live stream.
So we'll make you a coffee in a second.
No, I've got to go. I need to take the car from 7:02.
Behind here. Sorry, everybody. Technical issue.
You can get out through the back door there, Johnny.
Bye, everybody.
It was nice to meet you.
Bye.
Come see us again sometime when you've got less time.
Paddy, stay
Bye,
here.
darling. Bye.
Oh.
Right.
Sorry about that little intermission.
Well, it just proves that we are live, doesn't it? So we've still got these, a pair of decorative stag busts on for £139.95 a pair, 20% off. Bit bored with saying 20% off. It's just pretty much blanket everywhere. Look at this. Another big piece of art. This is a bit more wobbly. It's just a piece of hardboard, but it can easily be fixed to the wall if somebody wants a bit of dynamic colour. £15.95. All sorts of bits and pieces behind there.
You can buy the bit board for that.
Yeah, it's a nice big colourful piece of something. We've got the lovely mirrors up on the wall there to your side, Ginge. This one I think is particularly stylish. Lots of lovely.
Just go in a bit closer a minute.
Why? What are you
get
doing?
A shot of you. Look in the mirror.
Oh my God!
Look at me from the mirror. Look at the mirror and look at me. Now wave.
Is there any reason for this? Weird. Little dressing table here. Look, come on, people. This needs a home. It really does. It's only £95. There must be a little pink princess somewhere that needs this for their Christmas present. I mean, really. Just jam the drawer. No, there it is. It goes in properly. It's 2 little drawers. It's so pretty. Nice piece of artwork here. This is definitely art for investment. And I have just realised I haven't got the price on it. That's clever, isn't it, Fiona
Probably why it
Parsons?
hasn't sold.
Probably got a lot to do with it. I will amend that later.
Stop it.
Paddy, come here,
Stop
dolls.
it.
Right, what about this, everybody? This is something I painted a long time ago, but I really rather love it. A very, very lovely local gentleman bought it from me, and sadly, he
Paddy!
passed away. Paddy, come here. Oi.
It's not very good.
Oi.
It's not very good for
Oi.
business.
Oi. Oi, 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 oi. We'll have less of that, thank you very much. Bloody hell, what do you feed him? Bricks?
Bad
He's
dog.
so heavy. Yeah, as we were saying, this is all going terribly wrong. There's a great
bad
big dog
Paddy.
looking through the window at him, so I'm not surprised he had a slight epi. I nearly died of death. So this little unit here, I painted it quite some time ago. Lovely, lovely local gentleman bought it from me, and sadly he's passed away. And so I've done a house clearance there and got it back again, and it's on for £155. And just a really nice little one-off sort of kind of lamp table type sort of scenario. Little chest of drawers there. That one is on for That one is on for £54.95. Always useful. Let's just walk. I'm getting bored of my own voice. Everybody else must be by now. We've got a pair of these lovely stylish elephants. They're on for £59.95. Still got some garden stuff. And a really nice bird table, £145. I've sold the 2 ginger jars. They're going out
that's
later
good.
today. These little Chinese people here, £174.95. The antique baby opium pillows. They're on. That's it. I've got stuff outside. Lots of stuff outside. Again, that's all subject to discount. So time is running out, folks. If you want to come and see us and grab bargains, if you need a fridge, then let me know. We've sold this table. The gentleman's very kindly said to me, would you like to keep it
Wait for
the
it.
time being?
Sorry, everybody. He's very loud.
Oh my
He's a
goodness,
very
Paddy!
bad dog.
What is it with you today? He was grumpy last week, and he's turning out to be the same today. So this is turned into a disaster.
This is called
Disaster.
shambolic live streaming.
So we will disappear, and we will see you next week. We'll continue pushing the rock up the hill. Everything is good, and yeah, loads of love, everybody.
Thank you for bearing with us. Take care. Don't die. Love you. Bye.